the aim of this course is to practice. We won't explain grammar. We won't explain from the very beginning regular verbs and irregular verbs. But let me tell you that it's the first thing that I really recommend for everyone to master. To start with is regular and irregular verbs. Tell me, what's the difference between regular and irregular verbs? With some exercises. So for regular verbs, they have the base form, okay? But for the past simple, we need to add ed. That's the rule. We just add ed and we get the past simple. For the past participle also, we add ed and we get past participle. For example, here you have call, called, called. Wait, waited, waited. The pronunciation is false. The pronunciation is false. We don't say fixed. We add ed, but for this verb, we read it fixed with t at the end. You write ed, but you pronounce it. Look here, the pronunciation. For the verb fix, you write ed, but you read it fixed. Could you repeat it, please? Fixed.
Fixed.
Excellent. We don't say fixed. No. Fixed. Fixed. Like the verb like. We don't say liked. Liked. We say what?
Like it.
Liked. Liked. It's t. You pronounce the sound t at the end. Why? Do you know the rule? So if you have the verb that ends with F, K, S, CH, or SH, or X, look. If you have any verb that ends with these letters, you pronounce the end T. Is it clear? Like, we say liked. Okay, the verb like, if we add ed, I say liked. Okay, liked, not liked. This is the rule. If I have any other verb that ends with sh, like watch, for example. Watch. What's the past of the verb watch?
Watched.
Again?
Watched.
Yes, that's it. Now you pronounce it correctly. Watched. Watched. So you pronounce the T at the end. Look at the verb need. Pronounce it. Say it. Need. If I add ed, I pronounce it needed. Ed. I don't say
Needed.
no.
Needed.
Needed. Ed at the end. Look here. id or ed. Needed. I don't say needed or needed. At the end, you have the sound ed. So what's the rule? If the verb ends with D or T. Okay? If the verb, write the letters, please. Yes, here you are. If you have a verb that ends with D or T, you pronounce it ed. Needed. Okay? Needed. Okay. If you have other verb that ends with any other letter, here you pronounce it d, like play. You don't say played, you say played. Played. I want you to practice this with me, please. Say it all together. Played.
Played.
Excellent. The others.
Played.
Excellent.
Played.
Played. Very good.
Played.
Yes. So concentrate.
Played.
You have the sound d at the end. Played. Played. Not played. Not play it. Played. The verb need. Together. Needed. Needed.
Needed.
Needed. Needed.
Excellent. Excellent. Wait. How can I pronounce the verb wait if I add ed? Tell me.
Waited.
Yes. Wait.
Waited.
Wait. Excellent. Waited. Why? Because the verb ends with T. So 2 letters. If it ends with T or D, you pronounce it ed. Waited. Needed. Okay? If it ends with the previous letters, F, K, S, double S, X, CH, or SH. You pronounce it what? You pronounce the verb with T at the end. Excellent. Fixed. Remember this example. Fixed, not fixed, not fixed. Fixed. Okay? Okay? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Clear for all of you?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Good. Now, for regular verbs also, we have some exceptions in spelling. So, we said that for regular verb, we add ed. Okay, that's fine. But some verbs end with the letter Y, like study. Study. So, if I add ed, I can't write studied. So, I drop Y and I replace it by I. So any verb that ends with Y, you drop Y, you replace it by I, and you add ed. Is it clear?
Yes.
This is very easy. It's just in spelling. So you can say studied. Okay, if I ask you to write it, study, you add ed, okay, studied. But when you write, don't write it like this. Studied. Don't write it like this. Like this, it's false. So you drop Y, you replace it by I, as you see here. So we drop Y, we replace it by I, and we add ed. Also, if you have the verb that ends with the letter E, like hate. Hate, if I add ed, I can't say hated. It becomes hated. No, hated. Hated. Okay? So that's why I drop E, or I only add D. Sorry, I only add D. You have E here, so you need to add D. Hated. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, like wait. Wait, look here. Wait, not wait, sorry. I mean, like. So, like, if I want to add ed, I won't write it like this, like it. Like it. No. So I have E, I will add only D. Liked. Liked. Is it clear? So if you have E at
Yes.
the end, you just add D. If you have, okay, no problem. So group 4 is different. Why? Because it takes different forms for the base form, the past simple, and the past participle. Look here, drink, drank, drunk. Look at the verb to be.
Fourth.
Yes, group 4. Why? Because it takes different forms, okay? Base form is a verb to be. The past simple is was or were. The past participle is been. You see? It takes different forms. Is it clear, guys, for irregular verbs? Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Remember, I am not... Okay, so I just try to give you an overview. I'm not explaining details, okay? It's just an overview to help you answer for the exercises. Now, is it clear? Can we go for practice now?
Yes.
Okay, well, we will work individually. I will give you control. Who wants to start? Let's practice now. Who wants to start? Who wants to have control?